study says 95% of NFTs are worthless. What? Who could have predicted this? Wow.
NFTs have held the attention of the public for their ability to make some rich and others completely.
Some. Very few. And it only worked because people were really dumb enough to put hundreds of thousands of pounds down to buy them. Like, what were you thinking?
Destitute. A report from industry researchers Dap Gamble reveals the vast majority of NFTs are now worthless, as they identified 73,257 NFT collections.
So it peaked in 2021, because I was wondering, how long have they been out? Very early we could recognize they were complete BS, but it's taken only really a couple of years for even the most diehard NFT fans to realize that this is clearly not going to happen. Nice try, lads. Not going to happen.
And discovered an eye-watering 69,795 of them have a market cap value of 0 Ether. This means roughly 95% of NFTs have zero market value, adhering to the criticisms many have had of the tech for years as a worthless.
I'm honestly surprised that it's not 100%. There's 5% that actually have value.
Ponzi scheme. Dap Gamble says this issue is occurring because it's a buyer's market. The crypto space is ultimately extremely oversaturated with sellers trying to make it big, and so the random projects with little influence behind them will simply lay dead with no interest. NFTs were heralded as the next big step for meme culture.
The guy in the famous Bad Luck Brian meme sold it as a crypto art for 36,000. It's so that you just have a little certificate that says that you have this picture, but it doesn't mean that you actually have legal rights over the picture, right? If you had legal rights over the picture, then you could make an argument that NFTs or something like that could obviously be worth it, because you are essentially purchasing the rights that if anyone else is to post that picture, then you would get a cut from it, like royalties. Now, I'm glad none of that actually goes through, because that would create a whole world of pain and agony, having to chase up everyone that uses your picture, for example, or being someone that uses that picture and didn't know that someone else owned it, and then getting into legal trouble. That would be absolute BS. So thank gosh we haven't gone down that road. But yeah, if you've managed to sell this, then well done, because you found some suckers and you got some money for it. So fair play on that regard.
A way for creators of massively popular memes to receive financial compensation for their work. And for a time, it seemed like this would be the case.
Yeah. This is my impression of NFTs. There it is. I had to work so hard in my job for at least a year and a bit to get that money. I didn't even eat. I didn't, well, I had to sleep because I was to be dead, but I didn't eat. I didn't pay any other bills. I worked all of that money just so I could have this. It's so dumb.
As the early 20s saw them bought in the millions. Nyan Cat sold for an astounding US
Gosh, I remember Nyan Cat.
$590,000, and many flocked to take part in this crypto gold rush.
They say gold rush. It's just there's only so many people dumb enough to pay hundreds of thousands for a picture like that. It's like art. People, wasn't there that guy that stuck a banana to a wall with duct tape and managed to sell it for a ridiculous amount? Anyone can do that. Like, you just have to find the right nutcase to buy it. This isn't like a lucrative business, because there's only gonna be so many nutcases out there with enough money that would purchase something so stupid.
Including celebrities and influencers. As you are all aware, this all came crashing down extremely quickly.
What?
As news of rugby.
No. Are you saying that Logan Paul was involved with a scam? Is this... This is actually Logan Paul, right? No way. He wouldn't scam his viewers. Not this guy.
Pulls and Ponzi schemes
Yeah, I've seen the CoffeeZilla video. He's done great work, CoffeeZilla.
blasted hopes for an NFT revolution out of the water. Even the god of NFTs himself, Beeple, known for making $100 million fortune off of the trend, has acknowledged the
100 million? How? Okay, maybe there are enough suckers out there because that's a lot of £100,000 all stuck together. How? I really worry for the human race at this point. How is there that many dumb people with that much money as well? Like this, I can believe there's a lot of dumb people, but a lot of dumb people with a lot of money. How? This is crazy. Is it too late to get on the NFTs? He said 5% of them are still worth it, right? Don't forget, avoid the guy that sold an invisible sculpture because he named it the Void. Yeah, you give it some flashy, artsy fartsy sort of symbolism, and wow, you just need one idiot to sucker into it.
declaration of worthlessness with an image he's created.
8 billion people, 10k people are dumb enough. Yeah, but man, yeah, if you do the whole sort of 1% or 0.8% of the population, or 100 people you're going to sell to. You, for example, if you have a product
However,
that 10 people might be interested in out of 100, but only one out of those 10 people will actually purchase the product. It's kind of like the 1 to 100 rule, or it's kind of more like a 0.8 to 100, I think it is. But yeah, still, and with 8 billion people, you could understand. But come on, this is like almost depressing.
image references the Chicago Daily Tribune's infamously Aaronis Dewey defeats Truman headline from 1948, implying the idea that NFTs are worthless is premature. Whilst I don't doubt Beeple absolutely believes this, as he sold NFTs before the crypto gold rush, he may be a little biased as he has a lot to financially gain from NFTs performing well. But perhaps he is right.
I mean, if he has like 100 million, does he really have to care what happens to NFTs anymore? Like, at what point do you sort of say, yeah, that's probably enough money. I think I can afford the mortgage on my house. I get a pretty nice car for that. Probably get some pretty good food, actually. Go to a more... Yeah, I'll get the £5 chicken today instead of the one that costs £2.99.
Perhaps we are simply going through a slump in interest, which has happened multiple times within the realm of cryptocurrency, and all it will take is another massive worldwide pandemic to get people interested again. What's interesting is that whilst Dap Gamble's report
Well, that's sad. Waiting in for the next worldwide pandemic to get it kicking off.
insists the majority of NFTs are worthless, it still claims the future of NFTs is very much in play. They claim NFTs can still be appraised as true art or traded for lasting utilities, such as Pokemon cards or within gaming, but also note that their environmental impact is still a massive hurdle to clear.
Whoa, what the hell? This is the Bitcoin mining rubbish, is it? Or... Census scale, our study identified 195,000 NFT collections with no apparent owners or market share. The energy required to mint these NFTs is like, what the hell? Minting is like to affirm it or something, but it's a picture. Like, how does it cost much energy to do that? I could just save this. Minted NFT. Right? I'm getting it wrong, obviously, somewhere along the lines, but you kind of get the idea. Like, how does it cost this much energy for this rubbish? Results in an emission of approximately 16,243 metric tons of CO2. The yearly emissions of 2,000 homes. Yearly emissions of 3,500. But if that's all of the NFT collections, I don't know how many there were. Can't be that big a deal, surely. I don't know.
Clear. In short, it would appear the main reason NFTs received so much attention in the first place, the idea that they can make anyone rich, is the reason they're gaining attention now, as the fact that they are being deemed worthless by an industry researcher like Dap Gamble demonstrates a huge fall from grace. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
What's he going to say?
Remember, like and subscribe.
There he is. That guy did well with his meme videos. Yeah, good video here from Lessons to Meme Culture. Yeah, I enjoyed that. There's a brief look at the NFTs. 5% of them are still worth it, though. So Out of the 100 people or so that are watching, five of you could make some profit. Of course, 95 of you wouldn't, but no. Just think about the ones that would make money. You could be the one that makes money.